Alright, well, okay. I'm just going to hit up this point of interest. Ta-da! Because if you saw on the map, it spells it out, point of interest. If you guys are like badge collectors and you like getting all the collections, there's a lot of POIs around the world. Each planet, I think, has like 1 or 2 at the very least. I think Naboo's got like 4 or 5. And there's other planets you can go to, which another video, another day. Let's go down here real quick. Come on. Doop-de-doo. Alright, make the car disappear. At the moment, these are your 3 most favorite terminals. I say that because you have a bank. You tilde key it, use bank, join bank. You have joined the bank. Tilde key, you get a safety deposit box. There's 100 slots of whatever you want can go in there. And you don't have to worry about losing it in the house or on your person due to deterioration. Okay. Yeah, deposit, withdraw, just like a banking account. In the bank on you. If it's on you, you can tip it to give it to other people. If it's in the bank, the system will take it for maintenance and whatnot. Withdraw all credits. That's easy. Deposit all credits. Just quick buttons. Alright, there's that. That's bank. Bazaar, which we'll get into in a second. The mission terminal, which this mission terminal didn't work. Yep, still doesn't work. They're gonna fix this. We're on an island, so missions usually spawn. Missions usually spawn at 150 meters, 1,500 meters and plus, which the island's too small, so that's probably why this is empty. Because 150 meters away from this terminal is probably in the ocean. Alright, but if you want to go to Corellia via shuttle to any one of the other towns and use these terminals, so you can get exploration missions or kill missions pretty much, and you just run around and kill stuff. Bazaar terminal. Alright, let's go here. Show help again. You get 3 categories. This region is this region, this immediate area. This planet is the whole planet. And the galaxy is every planet on the galaxy. All bazaars, pretty much. And then you get categories. You know, if you're looking for a deed, you can go to deed and what kind of deed it is. Okay. Obviously, the server's still pretty fresh, so there's nobody really putting anything into the bazaar. Just fine. But let's say you have something to put into the bazaar. Go to my sales. Sell an item. Get rid of this tool tab. Alright, so we're going to put an item on the bazaar. What are we going to put on the bazaar? We're going to put a melon on the bazaar. Why not? So you click on it. Instant price, auction price. Alright? Instant is just that. If you want someone to pay X amount of credits to buy us, no ifs, ands, or buts. Auction is like, alright, I'm going to start the bid at 10 credits. Oop, can't use the number pad. 10. 10 credits is at the very minimum that you're willing to part this with. You have to give them 7 days to sell this item. Ta-da! So, time remaining is 6 days, 23 hours, 53 minutes. The bid is 10 credits. What we'll do is they'll find it. It'll be like auction house. We'll do a refresh. Ta-da! Anywhere in the galaxy, they can go to a bazaar and find your melon. If they're in this region, it'll be just in this region, planet, so on and so forth. It'll tell you what the item is, what the item type is, what the bid is, the time left, the sale type is auction, and where it's at. This is important. Pay attention to where it's at. Because if you go and buy something, it's not coming straight to you. You have to go to the terminal and pick it up, unless it's in that area. Now when you buy something, let's say we're going to do this. Auctions, all that. Place a bid. Yada yada yada. 10 credits, your current input, approximate bid. Alright, so we're going to put 20 in, saying that our 30 credit bid. Bid is invalid. What? It's probably doing that because it's mine. I don't know why it's not doing that. Anyway, they'll do that, and then it'll be on them. And when the auction ends, they'll get an email with a little waypoint saying, come here to get your stuff, pretty much. You have 7 days to collect your shit. And then you get emailed the credits for the item, plus a little tax for putting it on a community vendor. Grab the car again. That's one way you can make money. Other way an artisan can make money is go to a major city. I mean, here you have all the basic trainers. Alright, so let's just do that. Alright, I'm not happy being just an artisan. I want to be able to kick butt. I have a carbine, I want to use it. Alright, so I need to find a marksman trainer, because it's a ranged weapon. Remember how I said ranged weapons, marksman? It's all coming together, I know. Let's hit up the map so we can see where the freak we're going. Oh, marksman trainer, over here. This is going to be a long video. Didn't want it to be this long. Okay. Marksman trainer, come here. Alright, now we're going to get our second base skill. I'm interested in learning a skill. Novice marksman. It's going to cost me 100 credits. Big deal. Got it. You lack the 100 credit. What? Oh, I put that thing on the bed. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I want to be a marksman. So I talked to this guy. And he's like, oh, I'm interested in learning a skill. Oh, okay, I want to be a novice marksman. Okay, hey, 100 credits. Okie dokie, here you go, sir. Haha, you're exceptionally bright student. Whatever. Of course, because I paid you, that's why, huh? Alright, and then now we're a marksman. Let's go check our skill tree out again. Alright, we are an artisan. We're starting there. We're almost crafting ready here. We are a marksman. We get rifle skills, pistol skills, carbine skills, and just range support. Alright, these are all under just combat experience, I believe. Weapon, yeah, these are weapon specific. Yep. Alright, but that one is completely combat. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to modify our thingy bobber here. Add 2 more windows. And move it down so it doesn't look so weird. Alright, we got our range increase. So yep, we already know all that. So we want to work on carbines, and we want to work on range support as our 2 different types of XP that we need to work on. Okay, so since we went marksman, we got 3 new skills. Alright, we got point blank, 1, area, this is an area, AoE, point blank single, that's just for 1 target. And then we got overcharge shot 1, which is just what it sounds, just like an overkill type thing. I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy, which is the consider thing again, except instead of looking at someone, you can just look at your mini-map, which I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and see a yellow dot or a red dot, and it'll have a ring around it. White to light blue are very easy. Blue, easy, but not that easy. Yellow is right at there. Red is going to be a challenge for you to kill. And then there's another one, I think it's like purple, and they will just one-shot you. Kind of like the crossbones in WoW. That's all that is. It's just, should I attack? Probably not. Come on, car. Alright, car, come on. To the coast, because at the moment there's only stuff spawning at the coast, which is probably going to end up killing us. But we'll get through all that. Need to do some more battle. Okay, let's show combat. Craft some more, and then shuttle, and that'll be done for the day. Okay, so we're on the coast, and because we're in a vehicle, I mean, I know we're not going light speed or nothing, the game's having a second to figure out which way you're gonna be going, and you're pretty much driving faster than the server's loading. I know it sounds horrible, but this game was, you know, designed 10 years ago, and it gave you small areas to keep the server stable, to increase stability. All right, see right here, we got yellow with red circles. That's these guys. Let's go look at it. Examine. Cobra looks like instant death. Yeah, I don't want to fight you, because that's just too hard. I don't want to do all that. These are not quite... I don't think they have the island set up as an actual starting area. Same with these guys. Instant death, instant death, instant death everywhere. There's some yellow. And there's my other tune sitting over there, just hanging out. Examine. Minor. Looks like a tough fight. Alright, we'll see just how tough it is. Preview the combat system. Here we go. Previously, it was fire blindly mashing buttons. Here you kind of have a little strategy here. I'm a carbine, alright? We did the whole looking at the carbine. It's got a point blank range of 0 to 0. There's no bonus and no bonus damage for being at point blank. Ideal is at 35 meters. You get a plus 38% damage modifier. At 64 meters, which is rifle range, you have a negative 80 damage modifier. So you're doing 80 points less damage just because you're too far away. If your attack even lets you. It'll probably tell you you're too far away anyway. Alright, so you got a target. Look up here, it says 15 meters. We're going to go to ideal range here. Hopefully we'll just pull one. And we're going to do an overcharge. Pow! We hit it and missed. It knows it wants my butt now. So we just... Oh! Debuffed me. Intimidate. It's going to keep intimidating. I'm just going to keep point blanking it. You can get a little Q going. As long as I stay out of its range. It's melee, so it's got to get right up on me. If I stay at least 5 meters away from it, it won't hit me. Which I know, what? But it's a little guy. The bigger guys will run up and charge me. They'll have like a charge attack and knock me. Nope, see right there? That's how they close the gap. Oh, put you on your knee. And then they hit you. You keep spamming and walking and walking and spamming. This guy is going to be toast here soon. You ever randomly hitting stuff with the overcharge? Where the point blank is mostly focusing on health. The overcharge is just hitting whatever it can hit. Alright, let's do another one. If you don't do anything, it just does not attack, which is just a auto fire pretty much. Intimidated. Ta-da! You received 186 points of carbine weapon experience. You received 18 points of combat experience. Now, if I were a scout, I can tilde key, and it'll say harvest creature, and then I'll give an option for bone, hide, or meat. But since I'm not a scout class, I don't have that option. Okay, let's look over here. Carbine. Oh, got a little bit. Range support. Oh, awesome. Just a little bit. Okay, so that's done. What I said we're going to do next. We're going to go... I'm going to get some more minerals from my friend over here, and then we're going to craft another XP ball, and when I get back to you guys, we're going to do our tinkering here. So we'll just see in just a second. Okay, so I got some resources from my other character and finished the crafting. So we got 1,000 XP now. So we can do 2, I think. Go here. I'm interested in learning a skill. Okay, we can learn tinkering. I want to do tinkering. Yes. Can we start again? I'm interested in learning a skill. What else can I learn? Let's see. Business access fees. Simple cooking. Access fees. I have 1,000 crits. Yep, I gave myself some money too. No, I didn't give myself enough. Oh well. Alright, well we did tinkering. Let's look at K. Artisan. We got XP to do the next block, but our cap for XP has just been increased since we went one up. Alright, so what do we get for unlocking this? We got some armor customization, we got some artisan assembly, we got some artisan experimentation, we got 2 droid batteries, armor crafting tool, a coupler, creature habitat we can craft now, food chemical crafting tool, a muzzle, one-handed sided dice, 100 sided dice, ooh. Starship crafting tool, structure crafting tool, some more stuff, and stuff, and stuff, and stuff. Okay, cool. And then some stuff here. What we're going for next. Alright. So we got all this stuff. If you hit V, you bring up the planetary map. This is where you are right now. I'm going to try to zoom in if I remember how. Alright, this is where you are right now. You take your little car ride over here. There is a guild hall or a large building, and within that building are some prime crafting stations for you to use. They invited you, the admins did, because this is the admin town, invited you to come use their crafting stations. Just to kind of, instead of going to like Cornet or any of these other biggins, to go and get crafting, use the crafting stations. All these towns have crafting stations, but they're kind of hidden. We're, which am I? I got enough. Alright. So now we're going to go to one of those towns. Now, Cornet does not have a shuttle bay. I don't know why. They haven't figured out how to do that yet, but it's coming. So we're going to run over here. And we're going to get a ticket to go, oh, I don't know, to one of those towns. The bigger towns. It's going to cost us like 100 for a one-way or 200 for a two-way. I'll show you how to use all that. Hey, the shuttle's there. Hopefully we get there in time. Now this is just a shuttle. There is a I'll show you, space dock area. Double click this thing, blah blah blah, and it shows you all the ports you can go to. Starport, that's what it was. If you go to the Cornet Starport, it's going to cost you 100 credits. We'll do that. Okay. Close. Just because I think Cornet's imp run. Double click this guy. Because I have a ticket, it lets me on. Now if that shuttle isn't there, like this is not here, and I don't have a ticket, if I double click this guy, I'm not just going to instantly teleport. Nope. You need to have a ticket. And if you have a ticket, you need to wait for the starship to land, which is going to be like a Corellian cruiser lands here, so you can take off in it. Supposedly. It's just a visual aid. So this is the star station, or starport. This is where you have to go if you want to leave the planet. We're not going to leave the planet, I'm just going to show you guys. These are for jump to light speed, which is not activated yet. Go here to ticket booth. And here's where I can go. Click, or actually just do this. Show galactic map. See these green lines? This is a one-way trip from Corellia to Yavin 4. One ticket. From Corellia to, say, Roy or Lok. It's 2 trips. Pop, pop, or you can go dot, or you know, you get the point. But you can pick the planet you want to go to, and then the associating starport. Alright, or you can use it to go to any of the shuttle ports. The price goes up the further away you go, just so you know. You know, fuel costs and such. I'm just kidding, I don't know why it's so expensive. Alright, so let's go look. We got an entertainment trainer there with an instrument that you can play if you just want. Cool looking creatures. Scout trainer. What's this guy? An architect trainer. What is this? This is a structure and furniture crafting station. Well, if I were crafting structure or furniture, I wanted to be within 5 to 10 meters of this thing to get the experimentation abilities. Alright, there's a food, clothing, armor, weapon, droid, general, blah blah blah. Alright, this is the one we want. I'm gonna go here, generic, wonder if I can use a generic or I have to craft a specific. We'll see. I don't remember. We're going to do a metal ball. Well, it doesn't have... We're going to do the minerals just like last time. Yes. Yeah, I got it. Dang it. We're going to do practice because we want some more XP. Yes. Dogs are barking. I'm sorry. Just finish already. As soon as it's done, we're going to craft an actual weapon droid tool. And we'll use that to make an advanced tool, pretty much. This is your generic, so we're going to make an advanced tool, a more specific tool. And then we're going to use the specific crafting station. Alright, so we're going to go up here and craft one of these guys. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, let's craft this crafting tool. Take the 10 units of chemical, mineral, symbol. Yeah, I know we can't go back. Awesome. This is the crafting tool we're going to have. It's going to have an experimental efficiency of 12%. Okay. We're not doing practice mode. Craft. Yes. Now I gotta wait the 26 seconds. While we're waiting 26 seconds, let's look at the fiberblast I picked up just to do this. It's the Galvatronic. There's no conductivity in this, so just be aware. So I didn't get a bonus for that conductivity, just the copper. We went for having it. Alright, so here is our crafting tool, and it's specialized for the crafting station. So you go here, and we're gonna make this, just because. Fill it up. We got green bars here, and we're gonna actually experiment. So this is how you make stuff better, okay? Experimental effectiveness is tempered. Why are you not letting me experiment? I think it's the next step. This is 17%. Click next. Here's the window. 4.6. We can create a prototype, which is kind of like how we got this. We can create a manufacturing schematic, or we can do experiment. We're going to experiment first. Always want to experiment. If you have the points, do it, right? Alright. First things to note, experimental points. Experimentation points. To get more experimentation points, you need to have experimentation points in your character, which I'll show later. Or I guess I can show now. Where's your character sheet at? Right there. What? Okay. Go away. And you go to personal. Is it personal? No. Okay, maybe I got that wrong. Character sheet? Nope. Anyway, there's a place. Sorry, I'll find it. We'll go over that some other time. And dictating on it, you'll see how many experimentation points. Obviously, once you master artisan, you'll have like 10 to 11 points is pretty good. You're up there. Alright, so we have 4 experimentation points that we can put towards this. Now you could do this right here. Go 4. And since it's a one thing, there's no scrolly deal here. The more complex it is, there's going to be like a risk factor. And it's going to show up like the Wheel of Fortune deal. Or actually the Price is Right wheel. There's going to be a gap. You're going to try to get it to where the gap's right here and click Done Experiment or Run Experiment. Since there's no risk wheel, we're just going to go with it. We're going to go all 4. Screw it. Ta-da! Great success. Yes. Very good. Very good. And there's a whole bunch of this. What you want is exceptional or something like that. Fantastic results. And there's also poop. This is a catastrophe, and you actually go in the hole. So that's why most people go one at a time. I don't really care about this one. Somebody went full on. Ta-da! 45% efficiency, which really doesn't matter in this. And there's the little risk bar right there. Done. Now we get a choice. We can create a prototype, or we can create a schematic. If we create a schematic, that means that we were going to want to create a more than one of the exact same item. and they'll show up in what a factory crate when they're done building in the factory. And each one of those items in that crate are the exact same copy of each other. So if I want to do that, I would create a manufacturing schematic. We don't. We just want to create one, go here, and then we're just going to practice it because I really don't need the XP. I mean, we just need the XP. Ta-da! And it's working. It's magic. And I think we're already maxed out. Yep. Cool. So we could get our next little thing, but we're not going to worry about that. So that's how you do experimentation, and it's like that for everything. You have to get the specific tool and be close to, excuse me, you have to be close to the specific station, and then you can use the tool to experiment and make the characteristics of the item that you want better according to how the experimentation points you have. Now if you had 4 points and there's 4 things you want to change, you only get to do 1 point in each, or you can pick one and max that one out. Alright, that's pretty much it for the day. I was going to do some more stuff, but I'm running out of time. And I got lots of editing to do. So next video, I think we're going to do some more combat stuff. Show you some more combat basics. Okay, besides that, I'm Yuhi, and I'll talk to you guys later.